friend shared with me he deeply wanted to learn to love himself because he discovered he had so many emotions that easily hurt himself and the people he loved most around him. He felt so much pain. He resisted. He hated these emotions. I gently told him, emotions are actually our best friends. They come to help us. Emotions are the body's very natural responses. When a car rushes toward me, I naturally feel afraid. Thank goodness I feel afraid. When I'm humiliated, when I'm insulted, of course I feel angry. This anger comes to protect me, so we deserve to honor, to appreciate, to use our emotions wisely rather than avoiding them and judging them. Because the more we avoid, the more we judge, we only create a second layer of harm. For example, recently, a friend told me he had betrayed his ex-wife. I asked when this happened. He said, 20 years ago. I told him, so you've been carrying this guilt for 20 years already. When our bodies carry these emotions for long periods, our bodies easily break down. Many chronic illnesses, including the main causes of cancer, are emotions. So if the body has any problems, we can ask ourselves, this illness, what is its emotional root? What is this illness trying to remind me of? All illness is heart illness. Heart illness needs heart medicine. Because taking medication often can only treat surface symptoms but cannot address the underlying root. Life's only way out is to face it. Only when we courageously face it can change happen. The first step is to acknowledge. Acknowledge, these are my emotions. I need to take responsibility for my emotions. When others hurt me, that is their choice. My hurt, my anger, my guilt, this is my choice. I don't need to be responsible for others' harm, but I do need to be responsible for my own reactions, my emotions. Try letting yourself relax and sit up straight. Close your eyes. Without any judgment, slowly speak out my own inner emotions. Try to courageously acknowledge what emotions I have. When I begin to acknowledge, transformation will happen. Because, for example, when I acknowledge I truly have dishonest parts in that moment, I am actually being most authentic. When I acknowledge I easily feel fear in that moment, I begin to courageously face it. When I acknowledge I have selfish parts right now, I begin to be compassionate with myself. In other words, however much dishonesty there is, when we courageously face it, we activate that much authenticity to dissolve, to melt away this dishonesty. Similarly, without fear, there would be no courage. So, however much fear there is, when we face it, we activate that much courage to dissolve it. Most importantly, I acknowledge I have this part rather than saying I am dishonest, I am fearful. Because dishonesty, guilt, fear, these are only small parts of my life. I have many, many other parts. It's my choice how to face them. Let us learn together to appreciate, to cherish, to use wisely our emotions, making our lives more humble, more grounded, more powerful,